Hey gamers, it is MtG here back with another Magic video, and this is the third attempt to record this particular video. Everything just seems to be going wrong today. But this is Elemental Fires. So we're playing Fires of Invention with an Elemental's synergy. So we're running, obviously, we're going to be running 4 Risen Reefs, but we're also running Omnath, Locust of the Royal, and Yarok the Desecrated as other enabling elementals. But we also have a couple others. We have 1 Living Twister, 1 Scampering Scorcher, and is that it? No, we have Cavalier of Flame and Cavalier of Thorns in here too. So here's kind of the idea, right? Early game, we want to ramp by getting extra lands onto the field, but we also do want to have a couple of non-land producing ways to ramp. So Paradise Druid is actually super nice because it fixes our mana, because this is a super mana greedy deck. We're running really 5 colors, but it's basically like we're running 4 color, but like throwing in 2 instances of white that we kind of want to be able to use on occasion. But primarily the reason we're running Knight of Autumn and Kinrith, if you'll see here, is for Neoform. Later on in the game, we're going to be wanting to go into our deck as a toolbox and get stuff out that we need depending on the matchup. And this is especially good in best of ones because we really don't know what we're running into. Knight of Autumn is always good in the meta right now. It's good against other Fires decks. It's good against things that run like, I guess Embercleave, and I guess you can destroy artifacts. Yeah, I guess you could do that. But anyway, it's nice because if against aggro, we can gain life with it. We can also just make it into a blocker or a threat if we just happen to draw into it. Anyway, this is the thing, right? We want to start with Arboreal Grazer. That's our best turn 1 play. But we also don't want to run 4 Arboreal Grazers because that really clogs up our hand in the mid and late game. So we're only running 2. But we also have other ways to produce mana, right? We have Paradise Druid here. And we're running a single Incubation Druid because one really nice play is turn 1, we go Arboreal Grazer, get an extra land on the field, and then turn 2, we Neoform from Arboreal Grazer into Incubation Druid, so that when you Incubation Druid, when it lands the battlefield, then it'll come in with a +1/+1 counter and be able to produce 3 mana. So basically on turn 4, if we have our 4th land as well, we have 7 mana at our disposal, which gives us just a ton of room to work. That can either unlock like an early Agent of Treachery to steal an opponent's land, which could actually be really nice. It can give us access to Chandra Awakened Inferno super early, which would also be really good. But ideally we want to be getting to Fires of Invention as fast as possible, so that we can be multi-spelling like every turn. That's our main goal, because we have a lot of ways to produce value if we get things onto the field. One thing I think Fires of Invention is really good at is if you get it down, if you sneak it in against a Simic Flash or something that want to counter something that's some deck that wants to counter your spells, we can spell 1, it gets countered, okay, we still have another free spell, so we'll go free spell number 2, and then that's super valuable because we're almost guaranteed to get stuff onto the field, and pretty much everything we play is going to provide a ton of value because of elemental synergy, right? If we have a Risen Reef on the field, everything is drawing us cards or putting lands on the field, which is great. Omnath is going to be dealing damage when it enters the field, but also when lands come on, it's going to be drawing us cards or putting counters on elementals and or drawing us cards. Yarok is just going to be great, especially with Ravager Worm, Agent of Treachery, and the Cavaliers, this Cavalier at least, but especially with Omnath. That's the main reason I wanted to play Yarok, is because with Omnath, it's super strong. We're also playing a Scampering Scorcher here, but only 1 copy, and we mainly want to have this for a Neoform target. And I mean, not a Neoform target, but a sack option to go to Neoform into a 5 mana creature like Yarok the Desecrated, right? So if we play Scampering Scorcher, we can pretty much immediately Neoform it into something bigger, and we want to not always have to Neoform from Omnath into a 5 mana creature. Sometimes we want to have another option, right? We don't always want to kill our own Omnath. So yeah, this is the deck. The deck list, as always, will be in the description of this video. Let me know if you have suggestions. This is super janky, I know. This deck is crazy jank. The mana base is probably a little bit screwy, but I think it's been working for me for the most part, as long as I'm not getting mana screwed, which has happened to me a couple times, and I don't really understand why. We have a lot of ways to ramp, but we've gotten mana screwed a lot. So yeah, here's the deck. It's basically we're running creatures, but we also have a couple of, I didn't mention this, we are running a Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, because there will be some instances where we're going to be basically milling ourselves out with Risen Reef and Cavalier of Thorns, And, you know, occasionally we want to throw on a Jace and be like, oh crap, we're about to kill ourselves. Play Jace, and then we should win the game if we mill ourselves out, obviously. But generally we want to be just attacking for the win with Kenrith, Cavalier Flame, or Omnath. So, yeah, there it is. This is the deck. Let's get after it. We're going to be playing in the ranked queue today. I feel like my last couple of videos, I haven't been. I've been playing a normal queue. But I think this deck can handle the ranked queue and not just get smacked. The last couple games I played, I will admit I got mana screwed, but I don't really think that was the deck's fault. I think that was just unfortunate because I've had some really, really nice games with this. One thing with this is that you can usually tell if it's going to be a good hand, and this is a really, really exceptionally good hand right here. So we're going to keep 7. We will be... This is really good because we can shock in Stomping Ground and play Arboreal Grazer, put a Temple of Mysteries down, and then depending on what we draw, if we draw a land that we can play untapped, we can get a Risen Reef on turn 2, and if we don't, we can just play Fiddlethip, and that will be fine. So we'll go Temple of Mystery, and of course we can Scribe to put a land on top. Cavalier of Thorns, we actually need to bottom that, because we really need lands here. Having a second Temple of Mystery is not bad. It's okay if we don't draw a land on turn 2, but I'd really prefer to draw an untapped land so we can go ahead and get a Risen Reef on the field. Okay, mono red. Fervent Champion. So they didn't have a Fervent Champion turn 1, it seems. I'm a little bit hesitant if they attack. I'm hesitant to block with Arboreal Grazer here. I feel like they're going to have an Infuriate and just kill it. Though I will admit that's actually not a bad trade. I'd rather chump the 4 damage into Arboreal Grazer. If they have Infuriate, they may just have a Shock, and a Shock is fine, because a Shock there is not a Shock on Risen Reef. So let's do this. Yeah. Plains. Do we care for plains right now? It kind of works, actually. It makes sure we have a land drop for turn 4. So there we go. Okay. We don't block this because Fiddlethip dies to first strike damage. I want to save him as a smarter blocker than that. And we'll take the damage. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Huh. Dang. Okay, yeah, I think I'm actually going to attack here. I'm just going to go attack with Fiddlethip, see if we can deal 1 damage. It's possible they'll just decide to shock Fiddlethip, and if so, that's fine. That'd be kind of stupid. But if they don't, if we get to our second main phase and Fiddlethip is still on the field, we're going to probably Neoform him into a Risen Reef. It looks like they're considering killing him. Which, I mean, that would be, yeah, that would be a mistake if they did that. So we sack you. Huh. I didn't until just now at least, consider the possibility that I could get Knight of Autumn, gain some life. I think we go Risen Reef here though, because that cantrips, and it has 2 toughness, which potentially can block Fervent Champion, but I think it just dies to a shock here. Feels like it dies to shock. Slaying Fire. Okay, absorbing a Slaying Fire is pretty good. Yeah, we'll put that on tapped, and then play the Plains. Torbrand, you say? That is not great. That's not great at all. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Risen Reef. If we see a land on top, no land. That's a Fires of Invention. That stinks, but it could be good, potentially. I think we're just going to get run over here. Yeah. So these are each going to deal a bunch of damage. Red Fires of Invention. Sorry, I can't speak, but That's strange. Sadly, we have to chump block here because we're gonna die real quickly if we don't. We go fires. I think I play Omnath. Kill Fervent Champion. Huh. Okay.
There's no problem. Fire can't
Slaying fire. Well, bye-bye Omnath, right? Actually, if they're smart, they'll slaying fire on my face instead. Because that would be, what, 6? Yeah, 6 damage to my face. That means I have to block Torbrand with Omnath, which just feels bad. Okay, fingers crossed. Yes. Oh, that's so good. We gotta land. Okay. We go. Whew, that was scary. Casualties of war. Planeswalker, land, creature. Done. We do not destroy our own enchantment. Okay. We actually... It feels like the best option is to play Risen Reef right here. Because if I play Cavalier Flame and attack, okay, that's pretty good. It's actually quite good. I'm going to wait on Fabled Passage until Omnath is on the field. That'll be nice. So if they don't kill us on this turn, I think we can have like a pretty awesome turn.
Hey, over here.
Okay. Yeah. The only major issue, that's an issue. It's a little bit of an issue. Resolve. My turn. Okay, Cavalier Flame. We do this. Let's see what happens here. See what happens. Yes. I think we actually submit 0 right here. Then we go Omnath. Deal 3 damage to you. Draw you. Okay, that's actually helpful next turn. Yeah, I think we do Risen Reef there. I'll take the black mana source, put a counter on you. Go to combat. Okay, here's the deal. Let's say they don't block. This is 10, 15 damage. If they don't block, I can activate Cavalier Flame again, and they die. But if they do block Cavalier Flame, and they have a... what could kill me? There's very little that could happen that could kill me next turn. So I think we... I do think we just attack like this. I think that's a smart move. Keep one blocker and deal as much damage to them now as I can. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, so we get 7 in, and we just have to pray that they do not have a spell that deals 5 damage to me.
What's that smell?
Robber of the Rich is a bummer. Looks like they're going to... Okay. What do they do here? Do they fetch a shock from their graveyard? They could do that. I win next turn because what I'm going to do is play... I'll just play Chandra Awakened Inferno and then deal 3 damage to each non-elemental creature, which will wipe their board, leaving it open for me to destroy them. And this is what, yeah, so they go get Shock, and then cast it on Risen Reef. Oh, shoot. This was close to me losing. Because they can attack with Robber the Rich, take me to 3. No. I was thinking, oh, take me to 1. No, just take me to 3. Okay, there we go. That's a good game.
I know who I am, and no one is telling. Check out these fireworks.
There we go. It works. The deck works. It's ish. It works okay. That was a crazy game. Oh man. One of the things with this deck and any deck that's running like a super greedy mana base and just kind of complicated plays is that it's really tough to pilot if you haven't played it a lot. And honestly, like I made the deck, but I haven't played it a ton, so like I don't always know what's the right decision to make in certain scenarios. So opponent goes first. We can keep. I think we actually do keep here. Even though it's a 2-lander, but we do have Fibblethip on turn 2, which we can Neoform after that. Come on. Okay, Temple of Mystery is nice. We can Scry. Forest on top is actually really good, actually. Because we can play that untapped and get Fibblethip down. Okay, this is Gruul something. Okay, well here we go with Fibblethip. We get to draw a card. Hey, Incubation Druid. That's actually kind of sucky. We don't really want to see either of these. Either of these cards drawn into our hand are bad. But Fibblethip is better a little bit. Okay, Pelt Collector. We don't block this. I'm going to Neoform like so. I get Risen Reef. See what's on top there. If it's land, we will put it onto the battlefield. Really? Really, opponent? That wasn't cool. Yeah, we'll take action and then put... Actually, let's put Steam Vents. Sure. That gets us closer to being able to play Jace, but we don't really want to play Jace. We'd rather draw a Fires of Invention. They're going to play a wide board here, which is a bit of a bummer. Feels like they're holding another Shock for Risen Reef, but maybe not. Hey, Living Twister, what do you know? Okay, play that tapped. That means we can play Risen Reef and Living Twister next turn, which is a pretty nice turn. We do have to Shock in the land for it. So we take the damage this turn. They're stuck on 2 lands, which means they're kind of screwed. Do we play Scampering Scorcher right here? Yeah, I think we play Scampering Scorcher right here. This will get us the most value and produce blockers for their stuff. Neoform, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, take action. Yarok. Yeah, we'll attack all. Actually, we want to hold 1 blocker back. Okay, didn't have anything. Then we Neoform my man Scampering Scorcher into a... We could go Kenrith. We could also go Yarok. We can also just go Cavalier of Flame. I think we go Cavalier of Flame. So I actually do want to discard some stuff. Sure. We want to discard that. And... Actually, Paradise Druid, yeah. Submit 2. We want to keep everything else. Okay. That was a nice turn. That was a pretty good turn. Okay. Well, that's something. Okay. We will attack all. I'm just gonna attack in for now. I'm gonna drop in, I think, Yarok, the Desecrated. Resolve all, that's fine, we're not worried about that. Yeah, we play Yarok here. Like having the life link. Fires of Invention, there she blows. Yes, take action. Enter tapped, please. We will play that tapped. Do like so. Oh wait, where's my island? Do I not have an island? What happened to me? Am I stupid? Dang, somehow I missed putting an island in this deck for a Fabled Passage. That sucks. Wow, I thought I was gonna be able to Neoform right there. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Okay. Well, I think they're still stuck on 2 mana. So, cool. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Do you attack, opponent? Go to my turn. We will play Risen Reef. Cavalier of Thorns, we don't need. That we do need. We can take both of their lands right here. That's so bad. That's so messed up, dude. Oh, that's so mean. What have I become? I'm the worst kind of Magic player. Oh, jeez. What? No, they finally drew another land too. Oh, that's so mean. I cannot believe this. Okay, we're gonna play again. See if we can lose a game. I want to show the deck performing badly. Actually, it's kind of nice to show. Yeah, for people who, if you might want to play the deck, if you see it performing badly, see how bad it can be, because it can be pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it can be bad. It's been good right here. It's been great. This is bad. This is terrible. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think we mulligan. Can we keep this with no creatures in hand? I think we can. I think I'm gonna. I think I put casualties on the bottom. Every draw is gonna be good. So if we draw a creature, that would be cool. Obviously we like that, but we also have turn 4 Fires of Invention because like we don't have to worry about. Okay, really. Okay, so we'll go and play that. Ugh. Slow start. Hopefully this isn't Rakdos aggro and they just run us over. We don't have a lot of ways to gain life, unfortunately. Stormfish Crusader, so it is Rakdos aggro. Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll strip a land, make it less likely that we draw a land. I think I actually go plains here. Paradise Druid. Could have used that last turn. Oh. Okay, shock that in for Spawn of Mayhem, baby. That's horrible. Let's go ahead and do this. Get our last basic out before we draw it on accident. Oh, wait, actually, it's not our last basic, but we'll get a forest. Comes in untapped, go Fires of Invention, and Paradise Druid. Paradise Druid just sits there and is going to be a Neoform target. That's something. That really is something. Okay. Embercleave. Oh, jeez. Do we lose? Do we lose yet? No, we don't lose yet, but we're about to. We're about to lose, so that's cool. We actually... Let's think about this. What's the only way I don't lose? There's not a way that I don't lose. Actually, yes, there is. There's one way that I don't lose. We do this. We go Chandra. And then we minus X, so we kill Spawn of Mayhem.
Utterly is the best way to destroy things.
And then we have to... The only way we stay alive is we Neoform Paradise Druid into Night of Autumn and gain life. So we're on 7. Oh, Casualties of War is actually such a good draw right there. Yes. Oh, that's really good. So if we survive this turn, which is unlikely, because they just... Oh, actually, we lose. No, we die. We're dead. Because they equip Embercleave to Stormfist Crusader, and they just kill us, right? Yeah. Dang it. I forgot about that. If we'd survived one more turn would have been so nice. Ah... Dang, dude. Their line of play was crazy. That was a quick death. Quick death. We got time for one more game. One more game. If you're still with me, what is this, game 4? I never keep track. I never keep track of how many games I've played. Pretty much after I play a game, I immediately forget whatever happened in the game. So I never learn from my mistakes. Yeah. It's the best way to live. Okay, we go first. I'm keeping this. Oh, wait, that actually sucks. We don't want Incubation Druid there. Darn it. Oh, well. Oh, no, this is horrible. Why did I keep this? Dang it. Oh, that defeats the purpose of playing Fabled Passage. we don't even get... Yeah, okay. I screwed this game up. Really bad. That's awesome. Nice, dude. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'll sacrifice it on their turn. So this looks like... Okay, mono red stuff. I think we go for blue mana here. But we can't. We can't. Because we don't have that kind of mana. You know, what we do have is a Paradise Druid. And not a third land. Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, mono red got their third land. That's cool. That's good. Okay. I'm assuming they're just gonna, yeah, they deal that damage. I block with Arboreal Grazer. They spectacle something. Maybe they shock Arboreal Grazer to get it out of the way. That's fine. Oh, Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah. Risen Reef time. Take action. We got 4 lands now. That's something. So if we top deck, that's Torbrand. So we have to block Scorch Spitter here, get it off the field, or we're gonna die immediately. I think we pretty much die immediately anyway. Well. So we do this. I'm going to discard Incubation Druid. And Paradise Druid. And Tamio. Discard the whole hand. We don't need it. We do need this stuff. That's actually really nice. Okay. Getting Cavalier Flame on the field there was really good. I think it's going to die here, right? If they have Slaying Fire, it is dead. And we lose to each opponent, each Planeswalker. That will be 2 damage, I think. We have 2 Fabled Passages. Oh no, they take 2 damage, and we lose. Good game, opponent. Well played. I forget the Slaying Fire exists. That's a good card. It's a good card in mono red. Well, there you go. There you go. 2 games down the drain. I misplayed. I shouldn't have kept the starting hand in this one, but it does happen. It does happen. As I said, these decks can be hard to pilot a little bit when they're this janky. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll show the deck list again real quick. And if you have suggestions for this deck or comments for things you want to see me play, if you want to see me brew some more jank stuff, let me know in the comments below. I do appreciate that stuff, and I like interacting with you guys. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you. And I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. It helps me out. Liking the video helps me out a lot because it allows more people to see it. And I want that. And if you like it, I hope you want that too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.